how would you apply this to commercial real estate? He asked. Pretty much the same way. What did I do with the guy from the AmSouth Bank, with the real estate guy from the AmSouth Bank? I qualified him. In other words, how much you want for it? I did ask them what they wanted for it. They wanted way more than I wanted to give them, but no, I shouldn't say that. Not much more. What they wanted was, and they said this in the beginning, oh, they wanted to move. Absolutely. And they wanted an easement. Who was I talking to? No. Who was I talking to? I wasn't talking to the decision maker. I was talking to the real estate guy who had the problem. Right? I was talking to a guy that had the problem. And all I was trying to do is make sure that problem went away. What did I say to him? I said, this deal is going to be easy for you. I can agree right now to buy it for a particular price and close the day after you guys move across the street. I didn't say this out loud, but here's what it sounded like to him. I'm going to make him a hero. This will not be a problem. I itemized the things he wouldn't have to do. He wouldn't have to clean it up. He wouldn't have to fix it up. He wouldn't have to lease it up before he could get this thing sold to an investor. All he has to do is get out and get somebody to the closing that can sign the document. Wow. I don't know if you ever worked some of you may have worked in corporate real estate, but I was making him a hell of a deal. It had nothing to do with the money or anything. It had to do with it. Now listen, here's the AmSouth Bank, a $50 billion, no, probably $500 billion company at the time. Who in there cares about $3 million? I mean, I swear to you, it doesn't make a bit of difference. What did the board of directors say? Well, our book value is 3.5. How can we sell it for 3? They don't want to look bad. They're going to sign off on this deal. They're going to make them look bad. The newspaper's got a hold of that? Holy moly. Think about it. All those decisions, the reasons for not selling and selling, have to do with emotions, not with logic. Logic says, sure. You know, but actually logic says don't sell it for book value, probably. They were being, logical, but that's not why they didn't want to sell it. They didn't want to look bad. I was trying to make the real estate guy look good. When he told me about the parking lot, I just went crazy. I still own that parking lot. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, we rent it during the daytime to the people in that building. And at nighttime, we got a guy named Willie that takes care of that lot, and he pays us, I don't know, $1,500 a month or something. The guy that has the pizza shop next to the lot wants to rent it, and he's a friend of ours too. And so I told him the other day, well, Willie's paying us $1,500. He says, I'll give you $2,000 and I'll pay you 6 months in advance. And I'll continue to pay you. So every 6 months, I'll give you 6 more months in advance. And so I said, naturally, well, you're very close to doing a deal, but I'm going to have 15 pizzas a month. Now, my partner, Claude, who owns half the lot, doesn't eat pizza. So I told him that for Claude, he's got to give him 15 dinners a month at Fat Daddy's because he owns that place too, across the street. So I think we'll make that deal. 44. Yeah, there's 44 places there. But what it is what that piece of land is 13,000 feet. And it's the other pieces, the pieces where all the gray buildings are, all the way down to the Wachovia Bank building, that's the same length as my lot, but it's twice as deep. So my lot and their lots On my lot's 1/2 of theirs, so you put them together, you got 3. Someday somebody's going to build a big building on that property, could be me, and they're going to have to come to us and buy that property. And we know what it's worth at that point.